I'm Kamen here with James. You might be wondering why we're here at 4:30 Central Time. Well, James, that's because we have not one, but two special flash shows, headliners in the full-size helmets, like Deion Primetime Sanders, like Dak Prescott, and how about this, in the minis, the one and only Tom Brady out there. These series available, mind blown, just in the next hour or two. They will not be during our 7 p.m. show, and they won't be back until the next flash show we do, which who knows when it's going to be. So I'm looking forward to this. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic, my friend. Like you said, Brady retires, he comes back, and now he's back in the break room. So I'm excited for the flash show. We'll see what happens.
Yes, for sure. All right, so we do have one of these already filled up. So we have all box numbers available in the minis, 1 through 35. In the other helmets, the full sizes, which are a mix of replicas and authentics, we have just 16 left. We've knocked 9 off the board during our previous flash shows, 16 to go. So Richard Cox is in here. Sean Lewis is in here as well. If you guys want to drop us a box number, 1 to 35. James, you know I like to normally head to the randomizer and let the randomizer pick. But since there are 35 minis, I'll go your method. I'll start low to high if we don't hear on box numbers, because 35 is a lot. 617 Boston back in the break room. Mitch, what's up, Mitch? 23. All right, Sean, thank you very much. Calling out box 23 in the minis. Mitch, another Brady in the building. A Brady mini helmet in the Flash Retirement minis. So 23 is going off the ticker. I'm going to head to the randomizer to get you for your divisions, guys. Thank you very much for filling up the first break. Dom, what's up, man? We got a little special show, just 2 series on the site at the moment. We do got to roll the dice, actually, since we are going to have divisions. So let's head to the randomizer, and let's see what our dice roll is going to be. First time, hopefully, I beat only Richard, LMAO. Yeah, Sean, you got a tough roll, but hey, you guys know all it takes is 1 spot to win. All right, so 7 is going to be our dice roll. So we're going to go 7 times for your divisions, Richard and Sean. Thank you very much, guys, for filling up the first Flash Minis that include Mr. Tom Brady. Tom Brady is in this series. Headed to the randomizer. Going to random you guys up 7 times. 35 box series. All 35 numbers are in the room. All 35 in the room. I like these flash shows, James. Pretty fun.
Nice little change of pace in the middle of the day for us here at UA.
Absolutely. All right, so this is kind of funny. The randomizer went with exactly how the orders came in. So Sean was the first order. He's got the NFC North. And then Richard, you've got all the other divisions. So hold on, let me paste this bad boy in one more time. Here we go. All right, so if it's an NFC North hit, Sean, you're the winner. If it's anything else, it's Mr. Richard Big Baller Cox dropping monies in these minis. All right, box 23. Good luck, guys. 2-3. These are singles. If we want to go to doubles, we get 3 or 4 of you guys interested in doubles. We are happy to make it happen. And how about this, James? I mean, what do we say in the break room?
What's that?
All it takes is 1 spot to win. I'm on Green Bay Packer mini. Green Bay's all-time leading rusher, Mr. Amon Green. That is the NFC North. Sean says, show me the Packers. Well, there you go, Sean. Ask and you shall receive. All-time leading rusher in Packers history. One of the best signatures in the game. LFG. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
Kamen, I don't know if you missed this, but this was Sean's first break in the break room also.
First break ever.
Ever.
1 spot.
1 spot.
Against 7.
On the flash show.
Wants the Packers.
Got the Packers.
Got the Packers. What an upset. You know what we call that? New customer mojo. New customers have a lot of luck. And he called out the box number. So that's pretty sweet. Unbelievable upset. I'll say this, though. Richard Cox has been in here winning. He's been the biggest winner this last week.
Yeah.
So he was due for a loss. But my goodness. Going to see Bucks Bulls courtside on Tuesday. I like that, Sean.
Sweet.
You got the Bucks on you right now, James.
I got Giannis. I felt inspired yesterday after his incredible performance.
Took down the Nets.
He did.
Could be a possible playoff first-round matchup, actually.
Could be.
That'd be crazy. All right. Well, that's cool. I think that game is in Chicago, actually. I had a pretty good run at noon, says Dom. Okay, Dom.
Yeah, I think Dom won every break.
Okay. Perfection. That bag 3, Io, go Giannis. What's crazy about Giannis is he doesn't even need a jumper to be a top 3 player in the game. And if he gets one, he'll be scary. But people always say that, but he's so good without it, you know? And he's better at it already.
Mm-hmm.
He is sick.
And to piggyback that comment, I agree with you. You know, people always say that, not just about Giannis, but about other basketball players.
Sure.
Like, if he gets a jumper, I feel like Giannis is one of the few people ever who, like, is coming through and, like,
Sure.
getting a jumper when nobody expected them to.
Sure. That is impressive. All right. Well, hey, Sean, congratulations on your win in our minis. First time in the break room, starting the right way. We did sell out the next mini break as well, guys. So we can have another box number as soon as we get that list finalized. Actually, it is finalized. Thank you very much, James. We got Christopher Pesta in here, Ty C, Kenny Rogers, and Michael Walker. Mitchell's here with my friends. There you go, Mitch. Good to have you in here, man. Hop in to the breaks. Box number, guys. Christopher Pesta, Ty, Kenny, and Michael. We have 1 through 35 available. You can have any box in that series. It is only a 35 box series. Box 15, says Mr. Pesta. Thank you very much, Chris. 15 is going off the ticker, and I'm going to randomize you guys up for your divisions. That's the beauty of a flash show. If they're hopping in, you know they're going to be in here. So we're getting box numbers left and right. The Deion Sanders is amazing. Mitchell's talking about that. Deion Sanders that I pulled for him on Sunday in the Hidden Hydro.
Okay.
We have the exact same helmet in the Flash and Lights full-size helmets. So let's make it happen again. Another prime time. All right, 7 times for your divisions. Good luck, guys. 7 times. 6. One more click. All right, here we go. 7 times. Michael should be up top. Ty, you should be out there at the bottom. Let's go. NFC North with just 1 is Michael Walker. Kenny Rogers, NFC South. Christopher Pesta, NFC East. He's got his Cowboys division. Michael Walker, NFC West and AFC North. Michael's got the AFC South as well. Christopher Pesta has the AFC East, which is the Tom Brady mini in this series. And then Ty out in the AFC West. Thank you very much. I am 100% completely satisfied with the helmet. There you go.
Love to hear it.
Love to hear it, Mitch. You're bringing a lot of positive energy in the break room, man. That is awesome. You the man. You are the man. All right, box 15. 15 of 35. All righty. So Christopher Pesta called out the division or the box number, and he's got the win. Mark Gastineau. Mr. Pesta is out in the AFC East. We have a Jets legend. Mark Gastineau was part of that sack exchange, member of the 100 Sack Club. Only reason why he's not officially membered is because the sacks were unofficial his first few seasons. But 4-time first-team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, twice led the league in sacks. Jets legendary defensive end, Mark Gastineau. That is the AFC East. Christopher Pesta calling out the box and getting the win. Mark Gastineau. Very nice. Congratulations, Christopher Pesta.
Mark Gastineau set the sack record that Michael Strahan would eventually go on to break.
Okay, there you go.
Gastineau had 22, Strahan 22 and a half, TJ Watt
22 and a half as well.
And he did it in 15 games. That's 1 game less than both Strahan and Gastineau.
And I think there was maybe also another game or two where he might have left early because of injury. So he definitely did it in probably less snaps. Congrats to TJ. Congrats to Gastineau, the trendsetter, and of course, Mr. Strahan. Legends of the game, baby. Legends of the game. Win's a win, LOL says. Christopher Pesta says Tom Brady or Dallas. That's true. But a win is a win. Mark Gastineau. Very nice. All right, Chris, congratulations, man. We do have both Dallas full-size helmets out there in the other Flash series. We're running 2 Flash series. I'm about to post them up on the randomizer, James. So the folks who maybe aren't checking out the site, maybe just watching the stream, They know what's up. So we just debuted the minis this flash show. We've done 2 minis, so 33 to go. We're still chasing Tom Brady, but we do have also these full-size helmets. These are mix of replicas and authentics. We've got Dak Prescott in there, and we've got Deion Sanders. Those two have not been pulled. We've been in here, I think every flash show has been me and you together. So I know that the Randy Moss and Kelsey went, but we have Mr. Diggs, Mr. Prescott, Deion Sanders, and Keenan Allen. So there's 4 headliners, 16 boxes left, 25% chance for a headliner. And then this is the minis, the ones we're rolling with. We have Tom Brady, the GOAT quarterback, is out there. Mean Joe Green, former Defensive Player of the Year, 4-time Super Bowl champ. Tony Dorsett, the great Cowboys runner. Keenan Allen, one of the best receivers in the league. Damian Harrison, the young talent. I think he was 2nd in the league in rushing touchdowns this last season. And the great Colts linebacker, Darius Leonard. So that is the way to do it. Sean, this is a special flash show. So tonight at 7 o'clock, James and I are back for our traditional show, which is going to include jerseys, minis, full-size helmets, everything. At this current show, we're only selling and breaking mini helmets and full-size helmets. So jerseys will be available tonight at 7. Tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time. So hop in, guys. Let's keep rocking and rolling with this flash show. Everyone that hops into the flash show is going to get an automatic wheel spin. And we're actually going to do 2 wheel spins, assuming we fill up the full sizes. We're going to have a separate wheel spin for all the mini breaks, and then a separate wheel spin for the full-size breaks. So,
awesome.
There you go. Absolutely. You can absolutely get full-size helmets. I'm actually going to drop the links straight in the chat for you, Sean. The links themselves, James already dropped the link to the break page, but this is the link to the full-size helmets, and this is the link to the minis. So we have 5 slots left in the next mini, and we have 7 slots left in the next full-size helmet. So there you go. Thanks, GOAT. Okay, well, Tom Brady's the GOAT, but I guess I'm a GOAT in some way. Probably Sean's guy, the first guy that got him a win. You got it, Sean. All right, so 5 away, guys, on the next minis. Let's definitely fill that up, and let's keep rocking and rolling. This is a limited time show. We'll be on for from 4:30 until 5:30 Central Time. If we're really ripping boxes, we might stay on for another 30 minutes after that. Obviously, we do have a regularly scheduled show at 7 o'clock, so we won't be on for too long. So definitely hop in and fill up those spots right now. Fill them up. Fill them up. And I know Christopher Pesta is looking for the boys. Mr. Pesta, we have just 16 boxes left in the full-size helmets. We have Deion Sanders still out there, inscribed Primetime, the great corner, and Dak Prescott, the great Cowboys quarterback, still out there. So 1 in 8 chance to get yourself those 2 helmets with just 16 boxes left. 25% chance to get a headliner as far as the headliners that are left. So let's keep rocking and rolling. James, I guess besides the Brady, I don't know if there's a favorite helmet you have in our Flash series right now. Those 2 series, anything that just looks killer to you and you're just really like, man, I want to see that helmet. I would want to win it if I was in the break room.
Yeah, I think I said before the full-size Flash Dak Prescott
Quarterback
is a banger. Yeah, always got to go for the quarterback. Obviously, like you said, the other quarterback, as far as the headliners between these 2 breaks, would be Tom Brady.
Sure, obviously.
That's a given. I think the Patriots helmet, the Lunar Eclipse with Damian Harris on it, is pretty fire. That's a good-looking helmet.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd say that.
And speaking of, I know we got a lot of Cowboy fans. I just posted the full-size ones, but we do have one of the best rushers of all time, Tony Dorsett on the Flash Mini. So that's another good entry point for the Cowboy fans. So hop in there, guys. Let's fill up those breaks. Again, this will be on for another hour or so, however well we're doing, but we won't be on too long. These are limited time breaks. Limited time breaks. A lot of movement in the off season. A lot of movement. Let's see. I think those breaks feature guys that are still on the same team, thankfully. Thankfully, I don't think we have any movements on those, but we have a lot of Tyreek Hill in our break room, a lot of Devontae Adams. They're now on new teams.
Right.
So, sold out looks like, by the way.
Sweet.
Cool. Thank you very much, guys, for selling that out. Christopher Cox coming in here, buying out the rest. Thank you very much, Chris.
And Kamen, how close are we on the full size?
5 slots away.
5 slots.
5 slots away on the full size. So, guys, we're keeping it as a single now, but if, 4 or 5 of you guys would like to jump in on a double on the minis, let us know. We can make that happen. You would then see 2 mini box breaks, what traditionally we have with our minis. This one's priced a little bit higher than our traditional minis because it is a little bit better with a Tom Brady in there, for sure. So it is a single box break right now. If we go to a double, it would be $50 a spot. And if you are in that break, James got the list ready. There we go. Dominic Beluso, Christopher Cox, Ronald Wolf, and more Christopher Cox. Drop us a box number, guys. Drop us a box number. We have 1 through 35. I think we did 15 and 23 so far. So everything else should be available. If I don't get a box number, I'm going to apply the James theory. I'll go with the lowest one available because I don't want to randomize 33 numbers. Like if it's 10 or less, I head to the randomizer, make it happen. 33 is a whole bunch. Mr. 12, Dom is going with A12. He's probably prescribing to the Chris Roberts theory that because Brady's number 12, he's got to be in box 12.
Well, let's find out.
Thank you very much, Dom. 12. I'm assuming there's an A in front of it. I'm assuming he means 12. Chris had 6. We'll go with 12 because Dom had that first. That theory did work in one of our breaks. I want to say it was an Emmitt Smith, and someone called out box 22.
I think so.
And it hit. So, I don't know. I think Emmitt Smith is in our current mini break that we'll have tonight. It was a typo. All right, good deal, man. Box 12 is called out by Dom. Dom, what's your team? What team do you like? Christopher Cox, I can't remember your team either. And Ronald, what teams do you guys like? 6, 7. All right, 7 clicks for our divisions. I think Christopher Cox is in that coveted AFC East for the Brady. Let's see. Dom should be up top for the NFC North. I got me a full helmet slot too, says Sean. All right, Sean, good to hear, man. Dominic, you've got the NFC North. Christopher Cox in the NFC South, Ronald Wolf in the East. Chris has the NFC West, Ronald Wolf, AFC North. AFC South is Christopher, AFC East is Christopher, and AFC West is Dominic Beluso. All right, very nice, guys. Good luck. Box 12 is called out by Dom. Team Brady, says Chris Hunt. Okay. You're in the right place, man. You are definitely in the right place with these flash retirement minis. Looking for Mr. Brady. Okay. This is good. We got a headliner hit.
Uh-oh.
We got a flash. And we got a beautiful signature, Mr. Tony Dorsett of the Cowboys. NFC East, Richard Wolf. How about it, Richard? Tony Dorsett, a Hall of Fame running back, former Super Bowl champ, a 4-time Pro Bowler, was a Heisman Trophy winner, too, in college, pro and college football Hall of Famer, more than 12,000 career rushing yards, 10th all-time. How about it? What helmets are left in full size, Sean? We have the 2 Cowboy helmets left, Dak Prescott and Deion Sanders, and we have that Stephon Diggs and that Keenan Allen. So almost all headliners left except for Randy Moss and Travis Kelce. Boom, says Chris Roberts. Chris Roberts likes it. Tony Dorsett, Chris.
As he should.
As he should. One of the all-time great running backs. A guy that we've had in the break room a lot more lately. Dorsett. And look at his signature, James. That's a pretty
good one.
Pretty clean auto. I don't know what your buddy Joe Aguilar would give it, but it's got to be pretty good.
It's got to be pretty high.
Got to be pretty high.
It's got to be at least 7 or higher.
There you go. Christopher Pesta says, I'll trade you minis. You're welcome, says Dom. Dom called out the box number. This is probably my second favorite mini in that mini series behind the Brady. And, you know, obviously the Brady's the best because it's Brady. But Tony Dorsett, that's a pretty good hit. That's a pretty good hit, man. I like that.
Absolutely. 2 slots remaining on the Flash and Lights full-size helmet mixer.
Okay, so we'll definitely have 2 wheel spins. Chris Roberts, if you're watching, I know you're watching because you just said boom. $25 a slot in these minis. Automatic wheel spin for anyone that enters the mini break. We'll have a separate wheel spin for the minis and a separate wheel spin for the full-size authentic. So we'll have 2 wheel spin winners today because we're definitely going to fill up on authentic or rep break. It's a mixture of both because we have just 2 slots left on that one. I'll drop that link straight in the chat. Hop in and get your 2 slots here. Let's pull some fire in this series. Let me pull this up again one more time. I know different folks are filtering in and out. These are the headliners in this series. We have Dak Prescott, Stephon Diggs, Deion Sanders. All 3 of those are available. The Keenan Allen I know is available as well. I won't lie to you guys. Full disclosure, Kelsey and Moss are gone. I did pull them during one of our last flash shows. What can you win with the wheel spin? That's a great question, Sean. I forgot that you're a new guy. A lot of our customers love the wheel spin, but you're new. So the wheel spin is anywhere from $1 to $100 UA gift card. It's a gift card we send you via email. It's money you can spend in the break room. So we spin the wheel. We start on 1 or whatever number you want. So you can get as low as $1 or as much as $100. How you been spinning lately?
I've been doing okay, like 40s, 50s, 60s
Good.
The last 2 or 3 times.
You know what happened on Monday?
What's that?
Spun 100. My first
did?
one. First 100 I spun.
Congratulations.
It was a momentous moment. It was for Richard Cox, who was in here.
Well deserving.
Well deserving. So yeah, the wheel spin is definitely a lot of fun, guys. It's one of those things where the breakers and producers, we love it and the customers love it. It's like a UA Live break room like favorite of everyone. It's something we're all united on. I know certain series people like more than others, but everyone likes the wheel spin. You can't lose. You're guaranteed to win.
You're gonna get something.
Gonna get something. All right, guys. Who else wants to hop in? Let's rock and roll with these full-size helmets. I just posted those up on the break page, but this is the Tom Brady that we have. This is a Tom Brady Bucks mini. The GOAT quarterback. He is out there in this mini helmet series. We have all box numbers available in this series. We've got Mean Joe Green. He's out there. We just pulled Tony Dorsett, our first headliner, off the board, but we still have the great Colts Pro Bowl linebacker, Darius Leonard, a multi-time Pro Bowl receiver, Keenan Allen, and Damian Harris, who was tied for second in rushing touchdowns in the league last year. So those are the minis. These are the full sizes again. If you just hopped in the room, you can get a Dak Prescott and a Deion inscribed primetime. That's the inscription. That's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one. And the full-size helmets are all flash helmets. The minis are a mix of different things, but the full-size helmets are all flashes. All flashes. Oh, man. James, NFL draft is just around the corner. Is there any guys that, I know you follow that pretty closely, anyone that kind of piques your interest? A guy that maybe we'll have in the break room soon? I know there's some defensive guys at the top of the board. I think the Michigan defensive end, is considered as maybe the top pick.
The Aiden Hutchinson?
Yes.
I'm not totally
sold
on him.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I played receiver most of my life, so I'm always watching the receivers. And it's been said for quite some time, the last couple of months, that this is going to be a great wide receiver class, so that's nothing new. But I think the teams that need wide receivers make it very interesting, like the Packers and Aaron Rodgers, they need a wide receiver. So you're going to get a guy that potentially is going to make an instant impact with Aaron Rodgers as his quarterback. And same for the Chiefs as well. Patrick Mahomes might be looking for another target.
Sure.
So be interested to see where those guys go.
And I think I saw that there was a record, or tied the record for most like sub 440-yard dash times in NFL history. It had been done one other time. I can't remember the exact number, but it was a decent amount of receivers, like 8 maybe, something like that.
8 or 9.
8 or 9 that had a sub 440. Let's go Olave, says Sean Lewis. He likes the Olave out of Ohio State. He's a huge talent. So that's how you win in the NFL these days. You win with great quarterback play, and you win with great receivers. Let's see if we can pull a quarterback or receiver, because Cody Neff hopped in here and closed out the flashing lights. All right, Cody. Cody's in here. We have a Dak Prescott, Cody, and we have a Deion Sanders available in this series. All remaining box numbers are on the ticker. Let us know, Christopher Pesta, Dominic Veluso, Sean Lewis, and Cody Dakota Neff, what box number you guys want. Cody, I know you just... Cody, we aren't doing personals now. We are specifically just ripping stuff in our flash show. So we just have the helmets, the full-size helmets, and the minis available. So we won't be doing personals. Happy to do that personal tonight at 7 o'clock. We can get that done tonight at 7 with James and I. But we can get you a box number. Actually, no, we can't, because Sean got the box number. Sean's going 4 on the Flash Retirement helmets. 4. Thank you very much. Christopher Pesta going 15 again, but we did have 4 called out first. Cody, we have Deion Sanders and Dak Prescott available in this series. Just 16 boxes left. After this one, 15. So you have a 1 in 8 chance to get yourself a Cowboy legend. Christopher Pesta is also a Cowboys fan, so we got a couple Cowboy fans in here looking for some Cowboys gear. 5, 6, one more, 7 times for your divisions. Take the randomizer down. Let's rock and roll. Dom is in the NFC North. He won earlier with that division. He's got the NFC South as well. There he is. Cody Dakota Neff in the NFC East. He can get a Prescott. Sean saying the NFC West. Christopher Pesta, AFC North. Dom's got the South and East. And Cody's got the West. I'll take a Prescott, says Sean. I bet, Sean. I bet. Alex is not a Cowboys fan. He's given that throw-up emoji. There you go. Okay, so I need a Diggs, says Sean. Okay, we can get you a Diggs possibly. Cody Neff is saying Dak is right here. This one is a full-size authentic, it feels like, right, James?
It definitely does.
Feels heavy. This is a mix of authentic and reps. Had more authentic so far. Not sure what the rest follows. But this is definitely an authentic. All right. And this is one of my favorite players. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Probably the best Bear I've watched growing up. Brian Urlacher on the Bears Flash helmet. Brian Urlacher, Hall of Fame 2018 is what it says, I believe. Hall of Fame 2018, Brian Urlacher, multi-time Pro Bowler, one-time Defensive Player of the Year. He was so good that he can run with tight ends. Heck, he can run with some receivers. He was able to tackle running backs, fullbacks. This was a linebacker that did it all. Dom out there in the NFC North. How about another hit, Dom? Getting yourself Brian Urlacher. Very nice hit. Woo! Says Dom. Very nice. 15 boxes left, Cody. Maybe we can get Dak on the next one for you. Dominic Veluso, full-size authentic Brian Urlacher. One of my favorite players. Probably along with Ray Lewis, the 2 best linebackers I've grown up watching. I know there's Lawrence Taylor as well. I mean, who are the other great linebackers of our time? I know I'm a little bit older than you, but who are the guys that you think of best linebackers?
Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas is a really good one.
Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner, now a Ram.
Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly, Panthers legend.
Shoot. It's a tough one.
Would you agree, though? And then obviously you can disagree, but I feel like Urlacher and Lewis, maybe Lewis 1, Urlacher 2, the best linebackers of our time.
Yeah, those 2 at the top of the list.
Sure. Oh, Patrick Willis. I thought of another one.
Sure.
49er guy.
Austin.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Well, Dom says Zach Thomas. He's a Dolphins guy. and he said Willis. So Dom's thinking a lot like you and I there.
There you go.
All right, Brian Urlacher. That's one of my favorite pulls I've had in the break room. Urlacher was, my favorite Bear. You know this. The Bears are not known for offense. So growing up, my two favorite Bears players were Urlacher and Devin Hester, the kick returner.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Well, hey, congratulations, Dom. Very nice. 15 left in those helmets. 15 left. Dak Prescott still out there. And we still have Deion Primetime Sanders. So we got all 8 slots in the next full-size helmet mixer. All 8 slots on the minis. So let's fill up those breaks. You guys want to keep ripping? Now is the time to fill this out. This is a limited flash show. We obviously have a 7 o'clock show coming up that we have to get ready for. So I would say I'm happy to rip for as long as we're filling stuff. 6 o'clock is kind of a good cutoff. We won't go much past 6 o'clock, but if we don't start ripping now, we could go home soon. Dom said, I went to high school with Devin Hester's college girlfriend. There you go. I like that. I'm in on the next, says Cody. Okay, Cody. Cody knocked off 2 slots in the next full-size helmet series. Who wants to get in with Cody? Let us know. You also got another personal for tonight, so we'll have some personals to rip tonight to start the show. Who wants to join Cody on the next one? All box numbers available in the Flashing Lights full-size helmets and the Flash Retirement mini helmet series. We got Tom Brady out there in the minis, and we have guys like Stephon Diggs, Dak Prescott, and Deion Sanders in the full-size helmets. Let's go, Dom and Sean, says Cody. He's rallying the troops. Tamara James, she was a great basketball player. I believe it. I believe it. Man, Devin Hester, I know this isn't on the going out on the limb. I think it's common knowledge, but I think he's the best returner ever. He's got the most return touchdowns, and I would have liked to see him be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I was a little disappointed he didn't get his nod because I know the returner doesn't get as much love, but that Bears team in that 05-06 season, I think he had 6 returns that year, I believe, the most in any season. They were not getting to that Super Bowl without him. He helped them get that playoff seed, and he was literally, in some cases, the offense.
He was very influential, I'll say, because he was popular in the Chicagoland area, right in the thick of my youth career.
Sure.
And I could just remember growing up, all the guys, if you were a punt returner or a kick returner, that's who you wanted to be. That's who you emulated. And I'm sure kids across the country, and not just in the Chicagoland area, when they went back there to catch that kick, were like, all right, time to get my Devin Hester on.
That's right.
So that's cool, the impact that he had also off the field.
And then I remember that the thing with the Bears, I don't know if you remember Soldier Boy, that was his run-up song. Every time he was about to return a punt or a kick, they would play that in the stadium. Yeah. And he'd get fired up and everyone would get fired up. So it was cool. Cody Whitehair was a friend of mine back in high school. Small town Kansas boy. There you go, Cody. I like that. I like that a lot. So I did play some basketball, but these guys were a little bit older than me. But I remember in high school, I remember going to the games as a freshman when we played the varsity team. And I think he played at Oak Park, Iman Shumpert. Okay. You might remember him. We went up against Iman Shumpert twice a year for a few years.
Really?
So he was a very good player, and they had another guy who played at Southern Illinois who was really good. That was a tough team, and there was one year that we beat them, and the whole gym erupted. It was really, really cool. And Iman Shumpert was a top 20 recruit out of high school. I mean, he was a good NBA player, but he was obviously a bigger deal in high school.
Right.
So he was really good. Cody Whitehair. For some reason I'm thinking of the quarterback, but it's got the Bears guy. That's right, Bears. Bears lineman, offensive guard for the Bears. There you go, Cody. Cool, 2018 Pro Bowler, Cody Whitehair. That's right, I knew that. The name sounded familiar. As a Bears guy, let's go, Cody. Cody Neff and Cody Whitehair. I knew Drew Lock. I've said this before. I covered Mizzou Athletics, so I interviewed Drew Lock a little bit. He's a really nice guy. I'm hopeful that his career takes off in Seattle. Sometimes you need that fresh breath of air, that change, because he's got the arm talent. He's got the athletic ability. For him, it's about decision-making, accuracy, and consistency.
Right.
And those are things that, quite frankly, were the issues for him in college, too.
Sure.
So that's the one thing that worries me about him. He hasn't really shown steps of improvement. But
You just got to focus. Maybe
Gotta
you
focus.
grow up.
there you go. Dom played against Antron Roll. There you go.
Ooh, I used to love me some Montreal Roll.
Wasn't he a defensive back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. Dom was a big bencher. I think he told us, was it Dom that was in here the other day, said that he benched over 400 pounds. So beware.
Yeah, that's a long way, man.
So that is pretty sweet.
That's probably like the max amount that I've probably not even that I put on my back and
Sure.
back squatted before.
Yeah, it's not happening. All right, guys, we knocked off 3 slots in the next Flashing Lights full-size helmets. We're down to 5 slots away. Dom saying 465. That was his bench. 465.
It's crazy.
That is insane, man.
That's literally Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald could
Yeah.
bench like 500 pounds.
Yeah. Not anymore, though. Dom says he's got that dad bod. I played soccer back in the day, believe it or not. So I've put on quite a few LBs since then, but I could never bench that much. That's insane. I mean, I don't even remember what I benched. 100 something. That's all I'll say.
Right.
I will say 100 something. But that is crazy, man. I've done some interviews with like professional powerlifters, and those guys, like, they don't mess around. Those guys are committed,
Mm-hmm.
and they work their butts off, and they watch what they eat too.
Right. Have to. I feel like most of them would probably say diet is like the most important part.
Sure, it is. Can't have many cheat days. Cody Neff met Sean Lee when he was younger. Real great dude. So I believe Sean Lee was a Cowboys linebacker, right?
Yeah.
Sean Lee for a long time. All natural, no juice. That's right. No juice. No orange juice or no steroid juice. Depends on which juice you're going with. Probably you did have some OJ. Sorry, it makes me think of OJ Simpson, The Juice is Loose. OJ is a guy we have in our break room quite a lot. Pro Bowler. That's right, Cody. Pro Bowler. Cody's a big Marion Barber fan. Did you know that? Like, that's one of his favorite players. Cody's got an interesting mix of favorite players. Marion Barber and Micah Parsons are like his
He
favorites.
should be a fan of Mary.
That's right. Dom met Zach Thomas at a club. Okay.
Did you know Jason Taylor married Zach Thomas's sister, and they were married for like 10 or 15 years? Something like
I
that?
feel like I learned that from you on the stream.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like I heard it and I looked it up. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
Not
So-
together anymore, but yeah.
There you go. I had a fun encounter because when I reported sports in Missouri, I covered a few Chiefs games. And I had a funny encounter with Tyreek Hill. It was like the one time I ever interviewed him. I went in the locker room after a game, and all the other reporters were gone. I missed the chance to like get in with my camera because I'm like one-man banding. I've got my camera and my microphone. And Tyreek Hill's like, come on, man. I got to go home. Let me go home. And I'm like, Tyreek, one question, man. One question. He's like, man, I got to go home. And finally, I got Tyreek to answer the question. It was that comeback against the Texans in 2020, right before the pandemic.
Right.
The year the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. And I had to get a quote from Tyreek Hill about them coming back, and he was giving me a hard time. And sure enough, ESPN came over, and he had no problems talking to them. So,
Right.
you know, big time in me. A huge Marion Barber fan. I did know that divorce was rough on their friendship. I definitely imagine it to be the case. We did close out the minis. Thank you very much, guys. We have the Flash minis coming up next. So we have 2 Flash series. The Flashing Lights full-size helmets. We've got all replicas or authentics. They're all Flash helmets. The minis aren't all Flash helmets, but we do have some good stuff in there, like Mr. Tom Brady. It's all Richard Cox. So Richard's going with 8, my favorite number. Don't have to randomize anything because it's all Richard in here. Let's get the full size going, says Cody. I agree. Let's get the full size going. We have 5 slots remaining on the full size. Again, for all you guys, if you just hopped in, we have a Dak Prescott, a Deion Primetime Sanders out there, Stephon Diggs, the great receiver, and we have Keenan Allen, another great receiver. Box 8. Pretty sure I brought all of them in. Did we do that earlier? I don't think so. I'm good on the full, says Dom. Maybe it's one of those bottom ones. I may have, like, I thought I kind of organized them in order, but maybe one slipped through the cracks somewhere. Yeah, once you check in the back, let me double check that. Before you go back there, let me double check that we didn't do 8 here. 15, 23. Yeah, we haven't done 8. Maybe check in the back. I'll check in case something got mixed. But we'll get you box 8, Richard. If we don't have it, if you want to think of another one, but we should. We brought all of them in here. That is kind of weird. Kind of weird, if you ask me. Let me check here while James checks in the back. Oh, I see it. I've got it. James, I got it. I don't know if you can hear me. Here's box 8. It's here. Yeah, I found it. It's tricky. There's so many there, man. It was probably like right next to where that one on the side is there.
Dang.
It's all right. It happens. Box 8. Richard, thank you very much. Kamen, what do y'all do while you're not breaking? We help out a little bit in the break room, do a lot of stuff. Keep busy. Keep busy. A lot of different stuff going on during the break room. We make some plans for upcoming series. We got meetings. We're kind of a mixture of all sorts of things. We help out wherever things are needed. We definitely stock this warehouse. You know, we bring in stuff into our break room and we keep busy. Keeping busy. All right. We've got number 8. It's called out by Richard Cox. Let's see. Still chasing that Tom Brady. Well, Richard's got a guaranteed win here. This would be Tom Brady's division. It's not Mr. Brady, but it is the all-time winningest coach in Buffalo Bills history. Marv Levy, Hall of Fame 01, one of the best signatures in the game. He led them to 4 straight Super Bowls. Lost them all. But pretty impressive to make it to 4 straight Super Bowls. Marv Levy going home to Richard Cox. All Richard in here, so I didn't throw the divisions in, but it would be an AFC East hit. Richard, congratulations on your Marv Levy mini. Very nice. That division is heating up, so maybe it's just a matter of time before Brady comes out, because we had Gastineau, AFC East hit. Now Levy, AFC East hit.
It's true. You guys are warming the slots up.
Warming them up. Let's get the Brady. All box numbers are out there in both of these series, so we're not holding anything. There are no surprises out there, guys. All box numbers that are left are available. The full-size series out of 25 boxes, but we did have that on previous flash shows. We're down to 15 boxes there, and we've done, 4 breaks in the minis? So we're down to 31 boxes in this one as we're hunting Tom Brady. That's a killer helmet, says Juice Weaver. He likes it. The beautiful signature. What the Joe rank? He talked about Marv Levy before. That's pretty good.
That's a
good auto.
Interesting for him.
It is a good auto. All right, guys. I'm dropping in the full-size helmet link in the chat. Full-size helmets. Let's get the next full-size one done. We still have Deion Sanders and Dak Prescott out there in the full-size helmets, as well as Stephon Diggs, who led the league in receiving yards 2 years ago.
Right.
All-pro receiver, one of the best in the game. Let's get that closed out, guys. We got to get on a run at this point. We are slowing down a little bit. Cody's asking what we do before we break. We do have to prep a little bit for our 7 o'clock show. I would like to be here until about 6 o'clock. But in order for that to happen, we need to get a bunch of orders coming in because we were really hot early. We've slowed down a little bit, but I'm confident we can heat back up. We're definitely going to get the next full-size break done, and then we'll see where we're at after that. But I would like to get a whole bunch more done. Automatic wheel spin for anyone that enters the full-size break or the mini break. We'll have a separate wheel spin for the minis and a separate wheel spin for the full-size authentics / replicas. Let's go. Someone just knocked off a couple slots. Let's see who it was. Cody. Cody hopped into the minis. Actually, no, it was Tom into the minis. Cody hopped into the full sizes. Cool. Let's keep rocking and rolling, guys. Let's fill up those spots. And let's see some fire in the break room. Just 15 left. So Cody and Christopher Pesta, we got two big Cowboy fans in the room, guys. You have a 2 in 15 chance to get Dak Prescott or Deion Primetime Sanders. 2 in 15 chance, guys. 4 away now on the full sizes. 6 away on the minis. I want to give a special shout out to Dakota or Cody Neff, Tom Walls, Richard Cox, Larry Rossland, Sean Lewis, Dominic Veluso, Christopher Cox, Ronald Wolf, Michael Walker, Kenny Rogers, Ty Ching, and Christopher Pesta, I think I said already. All those guys have hopped into our flash show. Thank you very much, guys, for getting your spots on the flash show. This flash show is running just this show. We're only breaking these helmets this show. We will bring them back at a next flash show, but if you want to make sure you get them now. They won't be available at 7 o'clock Central Time. As soon as we get done with the flash show, we take down these series and we post our typical breaks, which do include the Hidden Hydra, which has another Brady in it as well. So let's do it. Dom, absolutely, man. I will send you the link to the mini right now. 4 left on the full size. That's right, Cody. Thank you very much for getting the slot. This is direct link, Dom, to the minis. Hop in there directly, and I will drop the direct link to the flashing full size helmet. So we're going to get both of these done, and then let's see where we're at. I'd like to do a few more after these. If these fill up pretty quickly, we'll rip some more. If it takes a while to knock these down, those could be the last 2. But if you guys want to buy slots, I'm happy to be here for you guys. We're happy to be here as a team to get these knocked off the board.
You said it, Kamen.
Let's go. Let's do it, James. Let's do it.
Know what they need to know.
Let them know. Let them know. Got some March Madness this weekend. James, you've got Duke winning it all in your original bracket.
I survived.
James is killing it right now. He is killing it with this bracket. I have Duke in my revised bracket.
Where am I in that?
I think you got to be in first place in the UA pool. Maybe. Are you first?
I don't know. We're gonna. Find
Okay,
out.
it's either you or one of our bosses, Chris. He's got Villanova, and Luke in shipping is Kansas. So it's 3 of you guys are still alive. Let's get the full size going, says Cody. Dream run for Coach K, looking for a championship in his last Final Four. But the other thing that could happen, though, is last game at Cameron Indoor, they lost to UNC. So imagine he loses his last home game to rival UNC and then loses in the Final Four to UNC. That would be...
You gotta unretire.
Gotta unretire. That's what my friend said. He's got to run it back if that happens. So Duke needs the dub. This is the full sizes that Cody wants to get going. We have Dak Prescott, Stephon Diggs, Flash, Deion Primetime Sanders, maybe the best corner of all time, maybe one of the top 5 receivers now in Stephon Diggs, and Dak Prescott right on the edge of a top 5 quarterback. Needs the playoff wins, but he is definitely top 5. These top 3 helmets are available. Keenan Allen is available as well. 15 boxes left, 4 headliners to go. Dom's asking, how are we looking on the minis? We're looking great, Dom. We're down to 3 slots on the minis. 3 slots on the minis. We're still chasing Tom Brady. We're still chasing Mean Joe Green. We have Darius Leonard out there, Damian Harris. So a lot of good stuff. And earlier, I said AFC East with Tom Brady. Excuse me. It's NFC South that would be Tom Brady. I'm so used to Brady on the Pats. We normally have Brady on the Pats. But it's actually the NFC South that would hit the Brady. And I think Christopher Pesta said Brady with the AFC East, and that got me more confused. So actually, it's the NFC South that would win the Brady mini because it is Brady on a Bucks mini. That's an interesting thought, Cody. That is an interesting thought. I haven't thought about that, but that is an interesting thought. We're now 3 away on the full sizes, 2 away on the minis. Who is going to close us out? Who believes in the closer magic? Alexander Matthews is in here. Dom hopped in again. Thank you very much, guys, for making things happen. We'll definitely get those 2 closed out. And then maybe I'd like to do one more of each of these after that. So we'll post fresh ones, but let's get rocking and rolling with these for sure. That's a good point, Cody. That is definitely a good thought. That is one that we can suggest to the bosses. That is a good thought, Mr. Cody Neff. We're always open to any things you guys suggest. Obviously, we can't promise anything, but always open to suggestions in the break room. Let's get the full size closed out, says Cody. Cody, let me know when there's 1 left in full. Dom wants the closer magic. He believes in that.
Can't blame him.
Can't blame him.
He's been on fire today. He won every break in our afternoon show. He's got a dub here now on the
Got
platform.
Urlacher, right?
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be with us this evening, and he'll keep riding the wave.
Yeah, Dom, you're on fire, buddy. Tonight at 7 again. We're back tonight at 7. But let's get these closed out today. We have 1 left on the minis, by the way. 1 left on the minis. It doesn't work all the time, LOL. I closed the last one. Well, Cody, there is 8 slots, so 1 in 8 chance for it to work, but I feel like it works more often than 1 in 8. That Palmero was awesome, by the way. You get a Palmero bat? Or where did he get? A Palmero baseball? Talking about Rafael Palmero, I think.
What was it?
I know we have a bat series.
It could have been a bat. I think it might have been a photo or a... I could be wrong.
A jersey. It was a jersey.
It was, yeah, a Rangers jersey.
Was that in training camp?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Rangers jersey, okay. Well, hey, Dom, if you do want to close, the minis are 1 away, man. If you want to close the minis, I know you were asking Cody for the full sizes, but we are 1 away on the minis. Brian Weaver hopping in. Thank you very much, Brian. Cody, that's a great question. The 16 by 20s are coming tonight. Tonight at 7, right?
That's right.
So actually, Cody, as soon as we get the flash show done, we'll drop our breaks for tonight's show. The 16 by 20s will be tonight at 7.
Thanks for making it easy, Cody.
Cody's the man. He's making us, like, he's doing the work for us.
That's right.
He's killing it. 16 by 20s are tonight.
So you guys make sure that you are here for that. We got headliners in that series like Aaron Rodgers, Derek Jeter.
Steph Curry, I think, right?
Steph Curry is in it as well. Mark Messier. And it's legit, right?
Well, I'm looking at him right now. I'm looking at Cece Sabathia. They're here in the room. That's the one I can see.
Right.
So Cece's in there for sure. It's a multi-sport one. A lot of different guys across different sports.
But the draw for me in that series is 0 work. You get it, you put it up on your wall. You don't got to frame it. You don't have to worry about anything like that.
Correct.
Already ready to go.
So, Cody, the 16 by 20s are already framed. They're already framed for you. Already framed. Don't have to go to the shop for any frame work. They are ready to go. I'm going to drop the mini link, guys, and I'm going to drop the full-size link here directly in the chat. 1 away on the minis.
Minis are closed.
Minis are closed. Perfect. We'll disregard that one. Definitely pay attention to this one. 3 away on the full sizes. We still got Dak Prescott and Deion Sanders to pull in those. Mini should be good, says Dom. All right, so Dom believes in the closer magic.
Okay.
He believes in it. All right, thank you very much, Dom, and everyone else in that break. Flash Minis number 5.
Ready to go.
All right, sweet. Let's go, guys. It's only 3, says Cody. Tom Walls, Dom's in here. Alex is in here. Brian and Dom again for the close. Drop us a box number, gentlemen. Drop us a box number. Most of 1 through 35 available. I know we've done 8. I think we did 15 and 23. I'm not sure the other one that we did, but we've done 4 of them so far. So drop us a box number. 32, says Dom.
All right.
He thinks the Brady's all the way in the back. 32 from Dom. Thank you very much. I think those might be those bottom 5, James. I might have put the last 5 there. Thank you very much, Dom, and everyone else for filling up that break and calling out the number. So Brady's in the NFC South, not the AFC East. I'm thinking of Brady and the Hidden Hydro Authentics is on a Patriot. This is Brady on the Bucks. And he's back. He's back. I mean, what do you think? Were you surprised? Because I wasn't. I thought he was going to come back.
No. I'm surprised he came back with the Bucks. I felt like he didn't want to be there anymore.
Sure. The Niners was the rumor.
Right.
All right, 7 clicks. Brian, you should be up top. Dom, I think you've got all the AFC divisions, if I'm reading this correctly. I know the NFC starts up top. Brian, you've got the NFC North. Tom, you have the NFC South, which would be the Brady. You've got the NFC East. Alex, you've got the NFC West. And then Dom, you've got all of the AFC divisions. Box 32. Box 32. Dom says, shoot. Yeah, we're so used to Brady on the Patriots, but it's Brady on the Bucks. You can't win Tom Brady, but you can win something nice. You can win something nice. You can win that Damian Harris, maybe. All right. This division has been red hot. Red hot. Fitting, I'm a Bears fan. Here's another Bears items. William the Refrigerator Perry scored a touchdown in that famous Super Bowl win for the Bears over the Patriots.
Right.
The big man was part of that great defense. Maybe the greatest defense of all time, 85 Bears. Also scored some touchdowns on offense. NFC North, we had Brian Urlacher. We had Amon Green. NFC North is red hot. Brian Weaver. All it takes is one spot to win. Brian, you're taking home William Perry, the fridge. Very nice. I like him too, LOL, says Dom. Dom, we're down to 2 spots left in the full size. So pay attention, maybe refresh when someone else gets one. Down to 2 slots on the full size. That could be our last full size break. Unless you guys tell us that you're definitely down for another one and you think we can fill it in the next 30 minutes. Could be the last full-size break. We'll see. We will see. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for filling it up, guys. William Perry. 5 minis down, 30 more to go. Tom Brady is still out there. So we've tried the low numbers. We've tried the high numbers. Still looking for Mr. Brady. Dom likes him too, the fridge. Can't not like the fridge. The fridge is the man. 2 away, guys. 2 away on the full-size helmets. Let's close that baby out. We've done 1 of these breaks. I want to get 2 done at least. Let's definitely get the second one done. 2 slots remaining. Awesome, I'll take it. Always a fridge fan. Super Bowl Shuffle. The Bears Super Bowl Shuffle is definitely one of the most classic songs ever, and dances. I mean, those guys were great. I know Mike Singletary was in that one. My girlfriend's mom is a Bears fan. She's old school. Mm-hmm. Her favorite thing in sports history is the Super Bowl Shuffle.
Really?
She obsesses over it. And she's like, man, those guys couldn't dance. And she's like, Mike Singletary was the only one that could dance. That's what she said.
Really?
So, gotta love it. Juice is a fridge fan. Juice Weaver, that's Brian Weaver. There you go. Juice Weaver. Very nice, man. Gotta be a fan of the fridge. The only thing about the fridge that just rubs me wrong, man, is that he got a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Walter Payton did not. That just hurts.
It's painful.
The great Walter Payton.
Right.
All right, guys, let's close it up. 2 away on the full-size helmets. Yeah, Super Bowl Shuffle is legendary. As a Bears fan, you can't go wrong with the Super Bowl Shuffle. But they had a Walter Payton. The Bears in modern day do not have a Walter Payton on their offense. They haven't had one. Because that's what it is. The Bears have never been known for passing, but they did have that great running team in that 85-86 season.
Right.
Brian, a.k.a. Juice, nickname from football and CrossFit. There you go, Brian. I like that. That's pretty cool. What'd you play? It makes me think of Juice Williams. Do you remember Juice Williams? He was like a Fighting Illini college quarterback. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Makes me think of Juice Williams. I'm from Illinois, and I grew up being an Illinois fan. And actually, I'm friends with him on Facebook just because I thought, I'm going to add Juice. He's a cool dude. So I see him post every once in a while. Mm-hmm. Juice Williams was a good player at Illinois. And then there, of course, the Juice, O.J. Simpson as well.
Of course.
And, of course, Brian Weaver. We're closed on the full-size helmets closed out.
Who done did it?
Dakota, baby. He's actually, let's see. It is Cody. Cody hopped in and closed them up. Thank you very much, Cody. 10 for the Hydro. It's the flashing lights, Cody, but that's okay. That works. Slot receiver, tight end, small dude. There you go.
There you go.
My brother played a little tight end in high school football. Only 215 pounds. There you go. That's pretty cool, man. All right, so this is the full-size helmets. Yeah, you're good, Cody. No worries. Number 10, looking for his Cowboys. All right, we'll post one final full-size helmet. If for some reason we don't fill it up, that will carry over to the next Flash show. So if you guys want to get into Flash number 3 for the full sizes, if we close it up in 5-10 minutes, we can post another, but likely that will be the last full-size helmet. We're going to go 7 times for our divisions in the second full-size helmet break. 6, 7. All right, I think, Cody, I think you're in the NFC East, man. I think you are in the NFC East. When you get a second, box 10, James.
You got it.
Thank you very much, sir. All right, Cody, you are in the NFC East looking for your Cowboys. We've got Brian Weaver, who just won the Juice in the NFC North. Just won with the NFC North. We have Cody in the NFC South. We've got Alex in the West. Dakota Neff, you've got the North. Cody also the South, the East, and Larry out there in the AFC West looking for his Denver Broncos. Larry's a big Broncos guy, so he's in the right division here. Box 10. Alex says NFC West. Throw up. Alex, what's your team? I can't remember Alex's team. Doesn't want the NFC West. Chris Roberts. You see what Chris just said? He says you could be a slot receiver for the Raiders.
Me?
Yeah.
That's what I played outside receiver, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. Dom says, Cody, you're looking good. All right, Cody. Let's see. This one is a rep. The last one was an authentic. It's a mixture of authentics and reps. It is a flash, of course. And it is probably the fastest receiver in the game, the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Made the Pro Bowl every season he's played. He, of course, is the Super Bowl champion, fastest receiver in the game. It is a replica. It's not a Dolphins helmet, because this, of course, is him on the Chiefs. That is the AFC West. Larry Roslin, single spot snipe, Larry. Very nice. The Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Not even a headliner in this series. Those helmets are pretty good. Oh, man, I wanted that one, says Dom. Dom, maybe we can get some Cheetah on the Dolphins. You might like that even better. As far as I know, he hasn't signed yet. I did hear he might have a signing coming up.
Yes.
For the Dolphins. Ouch, that hurts, says Cody. Yeah, that one was tough, Cody. But maybe you can get the next one. Maybe you'll get the next one. Cody, just 14 left in this series. A 1 in 7 chance you get Dak Prescott or Deion Sanders. 1 in 7 chance. End of April, says Cody. Is that about that Tyreek Hill signing? End of April? I know there's a sick one in New Jersey. It's either happening or it happened. Bob was telling me about it. I know there was a Chicago show recently here that we got some stuff from. But I know there's a really good one in New Jersey. Dom, DM me and we can deal. It is end of April, says Dom. There you go. All right, Cody's going to wait till tonight. That's cool, Cody. We, of course, are back here at 7 o'clock.
We appreciate you planning to be with us.
Yeah, Cody. Looking forward to seeing you tonight. I should let you know this series will not be available tonight. It will be available next time we do a Flash show. But if you are looking to get those Flash helmets, those will not be available tonight. But we are going to have a lot of good stuff available tonight, like we do every night in the break room. We're on 12 and 7 Central Time, Monday to Friday, 2 and 8 on Saturday and Sunday. James and I will be here tonight. We'll flip seats. James, you're in here Saturday at 2 and 8, producing for Joe Aguilar. And I'm here breaking Sunday at 2 and 8. Mike producing in the early show, Steven in the night show. There's a big show in New Jersey this weekend, an equally big show this weekend in suburban DC. There you go. If anyone wins the deck, let me know. I'll grab it off y'all, says Cody. I'm going to go wait on the Dolphins one, but thank you, says Dom. There you go, Dom. Sweet. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Let's get closed up on those flash helmets. We have 8 remaining in the 6th one, 8 remaining in the 3rd one for the full-size helmets, 8 on the minis. It is 5:35, guys. I'll give you until 5:45. If we get until 4 slots or less, we will stay on a little longer, but those will be the last 2 mini breaks. One more mini break, one more full-size helmet break this show. We don't get those closed up by 6 o'clock. That will be the show. So we have 25 minutes to close those, 10 minutes to get us within 4 or less slots. Great show. Thanks. You're welcome, Juice. You're the man, Brian. It has been a great show. So hop in and close up those flash spots. I will drop the links straight in the chat. Otherwise, if we don't get within 4 or less by 5:45, guys, we will do the wheel spin at 5:45. And we're hopping off at 6 o'clock regardless. So 25 minutes here. Let's see what we can get done in the next 25 minutes, guys. Happy to do one more of each of these. Unless someone wants to buy out all the slots, if we get a guarantee on that, we can do a couple. But the realistic goal is to knock off one more mini and one more full-size helmet. That is entirely up to you guys. Looks like some breaks are up for the night show. You guys can hop in on any of those breaks. Those will break tonight at 7. We are just breaking the flashing lights helmets and the flash minis as well. Tom Brady's still out there. We've done how many, James? Pretty good show today. We've done 5 minis and 2 full sizes, right?
That's right, yeah.
7 pulls. This is what we have out there in the flash and full size helmets in case you just hopped in. These will be closed as of 6 o'clock, so you guys have 23 minutes to get in on these while you still can. Dion, Primetime Sanders, Dak Prescott, Flash helmet, Stephon Diggs, the leader in receiving yards 2 years ago on the Flash. Those top 3 helmets are still available. We have just 14 helmets left. Keenan Allen out there as well, so 4 and 14 chance to get yourself a headliner. And then in the minis, we have a Tom Brady in these minis. Not Tom Brady on the Patriots, Tom Brady on the Buccaneers. We have about 30 boxes left exactly in that series. All of them are on the ticker. You can get yourself a Tom Brady. You can get a Mean Joe Green. He, of course, is a 4-time Super Bowl champ. So you have 2 of the winningest players of all time in this series. Tom Brady and Joe Green. Not bad for Super Bowl winners. Yep. And Joe Green, you know, James, is famous for that Coke commercial. He was kind of the first NFL player that had a famous commercial.
And it worked out for the better of everyone now, right?
It did. It certainly did. So let's hop in, guys. You guys have about 7 minutes here to knock off some slots. Otherwise, we will do the wheel spin at 5:45 if we don't knock off any slots on those flash helmets and minis and full-size / replicas. Been a fun show, though. Been a fun show. This is something that we'll be looking to do once in a while. We're still kind of figuring out what we'll do exactly. We just introduced this. But I'm thinking we'll probably do this on Fridays for sure, because it's definitely worked this Friday. We've had a lot of fun times here in the Flash Show. Sweet. What else are you looking forward to in sports, James? Are you obviously we got March Madness, but NBA playoffs are just around the corner, and so is the MLB season.
I'm definitely looking forward to the NBA playoffs. The Bucks Fiserv Forum is not a far drive for me, so I will definitely be getting some tickets here soon and going to a couple of their playoff games. Hopefully, the second round before the tickets get crazy expensive.
Yeah. So let me ask you on that, because I'm thinking about going to a playoff game myself, and I might do a Bucks one because the Bulls playoffs may not be long at the way they're playing. So how much more do the tickets go for, say if I want to go the first round of the playoffs compared to the regular prices? Because you told me tickets aren't too bad for the Bucks.
I would say, like, obviously, you know, ticket prices fluctuate depending on who they play.
Sure, they play the Nets, it'll be through the roof probably.
Right. I would say like a regular, like let's say for instance, I've seen them the last probably 2 or 3 years in the playoffs. So I've seen them play the Celtics twice. Those tickets in the regular season probably $60-$70. In the playoffs, they're probably 130, 140. You know what I mean? Still really affordable.
That's not terrible. No, it's for a playoff game. That's not bad. I have tickets to the Bulls that I get for about $100. They're not like, they're right on center court, but they're up high, not the highest row. But anytime I go to a Bulls game, I have a specific section. It's like pretty high up, but not the highest up, but it's in the center of the court. It's like dead center. So it's a pretty good view.
That's a good spot.
So Chris said, let's fill one more mini. Dom says, where is it at? I don't know if he's talking about the mini or the basketball, but I'm dropping both of these links in the chat, guys. The mini link and the full-size Flash helmet links, they're directly in the chat. You guys will get an automatic wheel spin if we fill up another one of those. The mini link is right there, John. I dropped it in the chat. Let's fill up one more of those. Let's definitely get that filled up. And if for some reason we don't fill it up by 6 o'clock, we will actually carry over your orders. So if you're interested in doing those, we will carry that over to the next Flash show. But I would like to get at least 4 slots knocked off in the next 4 minutes. I gave you guys a heads up about 5 minutes ago, saying let's get down to 4 or less by 5:45. We knock off 4 slots. We'll stay on until 6 o'clock until it fills. So hop in now if you guys would like to close up those minis. It is now or until the next Flash show we do. You guys got a few minutes to knock a few slots down. We will definitely be signing off around 6 o'clock unless we, fill something up. We do the wheel spin at 6. Could be a few minutes later. But last chance to get those would be by 6 o'clock. We do have to prepare for our 7 o'clock show. We are back here at 7 o'clock for our regularly scheduled program. So let's fill up those minis or those full sizes. Anyone want to buy out all 8 slots? Now would be a good time to do it because you get a guaranteed wheel spin. So there you go. Happy Friday, says Cody Heinert. Happy Friday, Cody. How you doing, man? All the way from North Dakota, man. Cody.
Thanks for being with us, Cody. What's up?
How's the weather, man? Cody, I know you just hopped in. I will drop these 2 links in the chat. We have a special Flash show that we got rocking and rolling at 4:30. We've been on for over an hour. We filled up 7 breaks. We've had a really good time. We are getting set to sign off unless we close out the mini link that I just posted or we close out the flashing full-size helmets. Those will be the last 2 we do for this Flash show. You can only get those now or the next time we do a Flash show. So hurry up, knock off some slots. Otherwise, we're going to do that wheel spin in a couple minutes. Here's what we'll do, James. So since the minis, I think, are a little more likely to fill, at 5:45, we'll still leave them up, but we will do the wheel spin for the full sizes at 5:45.
Okay.
So that'll give folks a little bit more time to close out the minis. So if you are wanting to get in on the wheel spin for the full sizes, you got to get all the slots in the next couple minutes. We will still, if that fills up while we do the wheel spin, we will still do another break, but they won't be eligible for the chase.
Okay.
50s today, got off work a bit ago. It's the weekend, so doing great. Gonna snow Sunday. I'll sit in my basement and stare at my Vikings display all day. It's still on there, Chris. It's the link. Here's the link, Chris. Here is the link to the minis. That is the link to the minis, Chris. Hop in and get your spots. That is directly in the chat. Let's see. Do you have those lists separately marked? How do we have that?
They're both right next to each other.
Okay, perfect. Top spot chase. Okay, so that makes sense. So I see the one on the right is the full size list.
Yes.
So this is everyone in the full size helmets. I'll give you guys about a minute, and then we will do the top spot chase for the full size helmets. We can still get those minis done. We can add more names to the minis list. if we fill that up mini up or get within 4 slots or less while we're doing this. Chris, get your spot. Because that will carry over to our next flash show, even if it doesn't fill up. So, and you'll get a wheel spin next time if you're in there, if you don't get the wheel spin this time. So we're at 545. We are going to take all these names and throw them up into the randomizer. James will get the wheel. This is all the folks in the full-size helmets. You guys get your own separate wheel spin. All the minis folks will have a separate wheel spin coming up after this. All right, so we're going to go 7 times for top spot. It is 16 names as we filled up 2 full-size breaks. 4, 5, 6, one more click. 7th and final click, Dakota Neff. Cody, if you're still watching, let us know where to start. And you know what, James? I'm going to make an executive call. I know we normally start on 1, but you know Cody. He's obsessed with 44.
Okay.
Let's start on 44 for Cody. Cody, let's give him like 10 seconds just in case. But Cody, if you want anything other than 44, let us know. Otherwise, we're going to roll with 44. Let's just spin it. I think he's good with 44. What do we got? Oh, what do we got?
86.
86 bucks.
Almost got 100.
Almost got 100. Almost got double. Cody's getting 86.
Leave that back up.
We'll leave it back up. We got another one coming up. Cody, $86 UA gift card. We'll get that credited to you. Chris had an 88. He was pretty close. 86 bucks. Whoa, what was that? Let me undo that. 86 bucks. Let's see. Guys, we still haven't knocked any slots off on the minis. So we're going to go ahead and do that wheel spin for the minis as well. If anyone else wants to get the minis, we knock off all 8 of them or maybe get within 3 or less while we do this wheel spin. We will happily rip another one. But the wheel spin for the minis is coming up right now. So this is everyone that was in the mini break. We filled how many? 5 of those?
Yes.
So it should be 40 names. 40 names on the minis. Pull the randomizer up. Fun. I like these flash shows. They're fun. All right. We're going to go 7 times. Chris is saying 27 on this wheel spin.
Okay.
So 32 names, as you guys see down there. 32 names. 6. All right, 6 click. It's Michael Walker. We got one more. 7th and final click, Christopher Cox. All righty, Christopher. We'll give you about a minute or 2, Chris. I know they have a 30-second delay from when we're talking typically. Christopher Cox, let us know where you want us to start on. Otherwise, we will start on 1 on the wheel spin. Definitely the last call for minis, guys. If you guys want to fill up another one, hop in and fill it up. Otherwise, after we do this wheel spin, that'll be it for these minis. If you get any spots now, they do carry over. Not looking like that'll be the case, though. Let's just start on 1, James. We'll start on box or number 1.
You got it.
Number 1. Keep going. Oh, you got a good one, James.
I'm on fire today. 91.
91. James is on fire. 91. Christopher Cox. You are getting a 91 bucks UA gift card. We'll get that credited to you guys right as soon as we hop off the air here. Haven't got any orders into either of those, which is okay. Nothing will carry over. Everything will be simple for the next flash show. That'll do it, guys. Thank you very much to everyone. James, actually, before we go, you can take those off, but favorite hit in the flash show. What was your favorite hit? Might be the same as me.
Yeah, I'd have to side with you and say the Brian Urlacher on the flash.
Brian Urlacher flash. It was a full-size authentic.
Right.
Those are mix of authentics and reps. I think Dom won the Brian Urlacher with the NFC North hit. So that was, and how many spots did he have in there? Not many. So congratulations, Dom. Congratulations to everyone. Should have been 40 spots wheel spin, says Richard Cox. 40 spots. Oh, shoot. Did I not grab the last one? Let me see. Let me take a look here. I may not have grabbed the last one, or we didn't drag over the last one. Let me see. Let me see what we have here. We did 5 of those breaks. Let's see. Oh, so did you copy over the last list maybe? Maybe we didn't get the last one in. James will get the last one copied over. Yep, you got it, Richard. Let's just do 2. We'll do another wheel spin for these guys. We'll let you keep your money, Mr. Cox. You earned that. We'll do 1 more wheel spin. I guess we didn't get that last list copied over. James is getting it over now. Richard, thank you very much for letting us know. 3 wheel spins. How does that sound?
Sounds like a good flash.
Sounds like a good flash show. All right, Richard, thank you very much. James got that list in. You got it, Richard. Man, we're listening. Hello, Richard. How you doing, buddy? You are going to get in on this wheel spin. Chris is saying 100. All right. So here's the 40 names. 40 names. Richard, we are taking care of you, my man. 40 names on the wheel spin. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Richard, you won.
You won again?
He won again. Another wheel spin. That's what happens when you point something out. Richard, you are right. We did 5 of those breaks. There are 40 names on the list. You are one of them. Let us know where you want to start. Otherwise, we'll start on 1. We'll start on 1. Richard, congratulations, man. Let us know where you want us to start. I don't know if Richard has a number. If we don't hear from you in the next minute, we'll just start on 1. Thank you very much, Richard, for pointing that out. You the man. You are the man. Cody, you're awesome. Cody, you are awesome. Thank you very much. Cody's saying we're awesome. Let's go with 1. 1 word. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me, James.
91 again.
91 again! It was meant to be! 91 was meant to be on that one. 91 bucks, Richard Cox, congratulations. You are also getting 91 bucks. You guys are killing it. No worries, Chris. Chris and Richard, you guys are both winning.
Hey, you know what? That
James is giving away the house, says Matt Salas.
I accidentally gave Richard Cox $91 on the first spin.
Oh, okay.
Hey, wait. It works
out perfect. There you go. Thank you very much, guys, on that wheel spin. 3 wheel spins. How about it? Richard Cox, 91 bucks. Christopher Cox, 91 bucks. Not even sure if those guys are related, but I guess if your last name is Cox, you get 91.
91 bucks.
Richard says just spin it. Richard's behind on the stream. Sometimes, spin it. Spin it. Oh! Spin it for fun. See if it's 91 again. That would be something. Oh my God. What are you doing? Is it 91 again?
It's 93.
93. Oh, gotta love it.
All right.
All right, so we're good. We're good, Richard. Sometimes, folks, if you do ever watch at home, sometimes you get behind on the stream if you pause it. So I think Richard is clearly a few minutes behind. But we're good. 91 bucks for Richard. 91 bucks for Christopher Cox. I wish I could post a pic of what Larry Rosson sold me for cheap. Looks awesome in my China. There you go. Very sweet. All right, well, James, that'll do it. Great flash show. We'll be back for more flash shows throughout the week. James and I are back tonight at 7. We're flipping seats. So James can spin tonight. I'm good with you spinning tonight with that fire that you're rolling. Chris Roberts is happy. Chris missed 100 I spun earlier this week, but that'll do. But yeah, so we're back tonight at 7. We're flipping seats. Then you're back also in that seat Saturday, 2 and 8 Central Time. And then I'm back breaking Sunday, 2 and 8 Central Time. Mike and Steven producing. We're on 12 and 7 Central Time, Monday to Friday, and then some flash shows mixed in. Typically, we'll be in that 4 to 5 range. So if you're, it's a flash show. We may pop it at any time, but something to look for around 4:35 range. Otherwise, we are going to see you tonight. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night.
Peace.
See ya.